Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Matthew. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Minecraft split screen any like 2, 3, and 4 run a little bit better on Xbox One, and I believe this will work for PlayStation 4 as well. Now, if you are watching this video and you own an Xbox One original and you notice how mine is a little bit slower, could you please let me know in the comments if yours is a lot better, because this has had hundreds of hours of use out of it and I don't know if it's time to replace the thermal paste or the HDD or something like that. So please let me know in the comments below so I know that it's time for me to change my system setup. Alright, the first thing we're actually going to do is in the home screen of Minecraft. Instead of pushing play, you can go down and push settings. Go into settings. And on the left, you'll see we have all the menu stuff. You can go down to video. And then for this part first, you can go all the way to the very bottom right here. And you see how it says render distant chunk and frame rate. Now, depending on what kind of Xbox you have, will be a different frame rate. I have the Xbox One original, so it's going to stick at 50 frames. So I'm just going to keep it at 50 frames per second. Or I'm sorry, 60 frames per second. I'm just going to keep it there. But if I go one more to the right, say unlimited, and if I limit it to 60, it will put more of its CPU power in playing split screen than it will in playing the actual game. I'm sorry, in having frame rate. You can go up, and usually this will be set to default, I believe, 16 chunks. That's a rather long ways, and it will take up a good amount of the CPU when you're playing. So I like to set it all the way down to 10 chunks. After you do that, you can go ahead and push or the back button. I'm playing on Xbox, like I said, so B, and then go into play. And for this next part, you're gonna have to actually go into a world and go into split screen however many you want to play. I'm not going to be in split screen because I don't really need to do that, but I'll show you what to do on every single person's account. Alright, now that we're actually in the game, this is what you're going to do. First, you must split screen however many you want to do, however many you want to split screen. For me, I'm just going to be playing single player, but this is why I'm saying you have to be split screen while doing this, because you have to change this in everybody's account. So go to settings while in the game, and then go back down to video like we were earlier. Alright, now these are some things you need to do on everybody's thing. Make sure you have hide paper doll on, because believe it or not, that takes a lot of the Xbox's memory system and energy just to generate that paper doll. I've done experiments myself, I'm sorry. Alright, now all down here, show autosave, you can turn that off. Outline sections in player games, I honestly don't see. These two right here, I don't see reason to turn off. View bobbing, okay, that is one you can turn off. That will actually take a lot out. These are a lot of sacrifices and takes away from the game a little bit, but if you don't want it to be so glitchy, this will help you. Camera shakes, fancy leaves, go ahead and turn that off. Rendering clouds, you can turn that off. Beautiful skies, smooth lighting, fancy graphics, and I don't know what the FOV is, but I just leave that on because I don't know what it is. And then make sure everybody's thing is set to the frame rate of your choice. A human's eye can see at 32, so probably don't want any below. When I have it at something like 40, you can see a little bit glitchy though. And the render distance for everybody. I'm going to show you how the gameplay looks a little bit differently now that I'm out. Oh, I accidentally pushed hide arm, but you see there's no bobble or anything. Now, before you go and do that, I will tell you of a better solution. So hang on, I'm going to fast forward this and just go and turn everything back on. Alright, so here are two things that work a lot better on Minecraft, okay? The first thing is playing in survival always works better. It always runs so much smoother, and probably because you don't have the whole inventory with you, you just have a little bit of what you collected, and it's not so complicated, so playing survival works way better. I'm going to show you this next one in a second. Have you ever heard of Farm Life? Farm Life is a Minecraft mod, like a Minecraft mode. It is completely free. So how you get this is you say create new, and then you go down to the featured marketplace content and say see more. Go up to search and then search Farm Life. Now, it should be the one of the very first ones up. For me, it's the second one, and you'll see it's Farm Life by Pixel Heads. Interesting name, but this is the thing. It is completely free. I already have it downloaded. It's only like a 50 megabyte system. I mean, it's only like a 50 megabyte pack you have to download, and it's extra things like there's trucks and tractors and all that. And hearing about it, I'm like, it's gonna run a little bit worse on my Xbox because, like, you know, it's gonna have more stuff, but I'll show you why it runs a ton better. Alright, to create it, when you go to create new, go down after you've downloaded it and say create new world as Farm Life, as you see Farm Life's right there. Alright, so this is something interesting as well. Peaceful runs a lot better because there's not as much moving mobs. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create this world. I will show you now why Farm Life simply runs, well, more simply-ish. So, first thing, as you see, there are trucks and a lot more animals. So I was thinking, wait a minute, this is going to run a little bit more worse. But if you go into inventory, if you take a look at the sword, you'll notice that the most strongest sword is a diamond sword. Farm Life is actually running an older version of Minecraft, so it runs better because there's less there. Now, of course, if somebody gets on, just spawns a bunch of pandas, it's gonna run horrible, of course, because it just will anytime. But Farm Life is running a lot more simple, and it's really cool, and there's a lot of cool stuff. There's even money in this Farm Life. It's really fun, but it runs a ton more better. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give it a thumbs up. Comment what you think, and if it helped, please comment. I played Split Screen 3 Minecraft with Farm Life, had all the bobbing and stuff like that turned on and all that stuff there, and it played with almost no glitches. I even played it on creative. Now, if you feel like my Xbox is ridiculously slow and your Xbox One isn't nearly that slow, please tell me, because I have 80% of my hard drive open, and if mine is still way more slower than yours and yours handles stuff a lot better, please let me know, because I'm going to have to replace the thermal paste or switch over to like an SSD or something like that, or like replace the hard drive, because this has had hours of use out of it. I mean, I got it from a friend who lived in an apartment who played on it a lot. So please tell me if yours is a lot better than mine. Thanks again for watching. Like I said, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Comment what you think. And if you have any other tips, please comment as well. Have a good day.